Eid Mubarak to our Muslim brothers and sisters as we welcome you to Voicetv Nigeria today. As usual, we'll always be bringing you programs and topics that would really interest and educate us about happenings around us. Today, as usual, we are bringing you something that explains how far Nigerian youths are going in the IT world. You'll be amazed with my guests as they enlighten you on what their services and products are. Welcome once again to Voice TV Nigeria. Please like and subscribe as we begin our program. Good morning, viewers. Today we'll be talking about a digital kind of delivery system. In the IT world, youths in this corner, this part of the world, are actually showing us the way to go with the limited resources they have. Today, I have two wonderful men, two wonderful gentlemen that actually wowed me behind the cameras and made me understand how some things can work. Things that ordinarily we would think will never be able to bring us together and provide solutions. But here it is. I'll tell you one good thing that I learned from what they told me. It's actually what will help build the trust and save lives and earn money by people that are engaging. Gentlemen, welcome. On my right here is Justice Oyemike, one of the co-founders of Tristicks, the concept behind Digital Agberos, like they say. And here is Mr. Austin Odiano Saya. That's sorry to say. Sorry, I almost didn't want to murder the word. And actually, before now, I practiced it. I could call it, but now under the pressure. Here's this up. You're welcome, gentlemen.
You're welcome.
When I heard about your product, I was wowed because here it is. It has a title that ordinarily should scare people, but when they listen, they realize that look, what you're having is something very unique.
Yeah.
It seemed risky, but it's actually a solution. It gives you ease. Please, gentlemen, you both will have the floor. I'll start with Mr. Austin. Can you tell us what Tristicks is all about?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm pleased to be here on Voice TV Live. Tristicks Limited is a pioneer and novel technology company that was launched last year, precisely 1st of November 2020. It is a peer-to-peer travel and delivery system that has two flagship market offerings. The first is the parcel sending and delivery, while the second is the Digital Agberos. Now, the parcel sending and delivery pairs parcel senders to would-be regular compulsory travelers who are willing to pick up these parcels and deliver and earn passively. The Digital Agberos pairs private vehicle owners traveling on their regular private mandatory journeys across state boundaries and are willing to pick up passengers going their way for a premium.
Interestingly, when you keep saying Digital Agberos, that catchphrase, how did it come about, Mr. Justice?
Okay, yeah, the concept Digital Agberos came from what we ordinarily do. Now, Tristicks from the travel delivery part, we pair travelers with private vehicle owners, right? Now, imagine you going to the park. These are normal. This is stuff that ordinarily is being carried out on the streets by the regular Agberos. What they do is that they connect you with buses that are going your way, right? But now we are bringing the digital world into the whole system and making it safe and secure, which is not ordinarily there in the first place. You get, and originally, once an Agberos connects you with the vehicle, that is all. Nothing contains it. It doesn't have any issue.
There's no liability to
There's no liability to him, and everything. That is all for him. But we are taking the extra miles to make sure that we profile these individuals, both the travelers and the private vehicle owners, and make sure that we are able to know from where they start and to where they are getting to, and make sure that everything goes out smoothly.
Here, that's actually the catch for me when you said verification. Now, I will be having some quick fire questions because we've actually put these questions before people, and we are getting some comments. So those are your questions.
Okay.
I believe you're ready because these are, Nigerians will always have these bombshells.
Yeah.
Now, first is this: what gave birth to this concept of launching Tristics?
Okay, it started out almost 2 years ago, 2019 to be precise,
Yes.
when we had a delivery need. We placed an order for a product from abroad, now, and the landing destination was Lagos. So the cost of bringing from Lagos to Abuja was quite astronomical because the economy as at then was, even till now, was not funny. So we had to call up a friend in Lagos to pick up the parcel on our behalf and send it to us in Abuja. When it got to the regular normal logistics company, this price was so high. So he simply took it to a regular motor park and handed it over to a passenger, paid him some money, and, and that passenger was going to pick up that parcel, and the passenger brought it to us to our doorstep in Abuja. So we not thought of it. Listen, this thing can work. This thing can be organized on a better platform. So we now thought of creating a platform in which we can connect parcel senders to regular
Would be
travelers.
travel route.
Yes,
Yeah.
and,
Yes.
by that fact, they are able to make passive income while they do that. That was actually was better.
Now, here is this.
So can I add
Yes, sir,
something?
please.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So as I said, so we actually deliberated among ourselves that we couldn't sleep when the spark came. You get so
Always,
actually the word
always.
tristics was coined from the word travel and logistics.
Wow.
That's how the word tristics came about. You get?
Wow. Wow.
So the although we have two flagship products as we earlier said,
Yes.
but the first one that was bettered was the peer-to-peer travel was the peer-to-peer logistics, where we literally pay travelers to deliver parcels going to their destination. Simple as that. You get. So it was along the line we discovered that we can still do this for regular travelers that are willing to pick passengers while traveling to their destination, because it's the same leveraging on travels. You leverage on your travels. Either you are traveling to you are going for your normal travel with your private vehicle, or you are going to your normal travel with public transport. You can use Tristic to make money. So that is
Now, how does Tristic guarantee safety at this time that insecurity is at its peak, Mr. Justice?
okay. So Tristic has made a lot of effort. In short, that was one of the major stuff that we had to critically put in place, major infrastructure that we have to critically put in place before we launch Tristic. You get. So we have a lot of contingencies that we put in place. The first one we have a guarantorship program on
Okay.
on our platform.
Okay.
We have ratings and reviews. First of all, we normal we invite our users to give us their private information where it's being verified by us, right? But apart from that, we also went a step further to ask them to provide us 3 guarantors. Now, these guarantors doesn't necessarily need to be your friend or your it doesn't necessarily be someone that is working in high place, just like normal guarantor stuff works in normal office. Like you gain an employment and they ask you to get a guarantor. No, it doesn't work that way. Our own guarantorship is very simple. It can be your friend or your family member, but the criteria we have is that the person have to operate a carrier account on our platform. Now let me explain to you. On the Tristis platform, we have 4 sub accounts on our platform. Now we have the carrier account, we have the sender account, we have the receiver account, and we have the passenger account. Now all our accounts are verified. You understand? That means we invite our
So
users.
you have a process that you
Yeah,
verify
you've got to have it
differently.
Differently, yes.
Yeah, you get. So the carrier account is being regulated by us. Now the reason why we regulate the carrier account is that is a account that carries the highest liability, because the account that you opt in to pick people's parcels while traveling, or you opt in to register as a private vehicle owner and pick passengers, right? So these are two risky parts. So we have to make sure it is regulated. Now, before you can operate a carrier account on our platform, it is required that you give us 3 guarantors. This will help you build your public profile on our platform. Now, these guarantors, I said earlier, it can be your friend or your family member, but the person must operate a carrier account as well on our platform. Now, the reason is this: why you see yourself as an independent delivery personnel on 3sticks, we as 3sticks, we are seeing you as 4 persons at every point in time. You and your 3 guarantors.
Wow.
So for any person that wants to misuse our platform, we are going after 4 persons, not 1. And before you guarantee someone on our platform, there's a pop out of like a condition that you have to read before you accept. So definitely you don't guarantee person you don't know. You guarantee your friend or your family member
to safeguard parcels, to safeguard, minimize damages.
You understand?
Now, Mr. Austin, what is the verification process for 3sticks and how does it guarantee trust?
Okay, we are in partnership with verify.ng.
Okay.
This is a third-party verification platform.
They are known.
Known and duly registered, and this is exactly what they do. Every information on our platform that a potential or a would-be user brings to us is verified by verify.ng.
So profiles are safe.
Profiles are safe and secured. And then going into maybe the IT aspect of security of the feature we put in place, we don't store information on cPanel. We store on the cloud. It's cloud-based. Every information on our platform that you offer to us is secured end-to-end, and even the password is encrypted end-to-end. All our APIs are encrypted end-to-end. So we've gone a long way to ensure safety, high level of safety of every profile that is stored with us.
This means you've really done a lot. Your firewalls are up to date.
Up to date.
Now,
up to date.
Is there anything you want to add to this?
Yes. Like you rightly said, we are not using a public hosting to host our users' information, right? All our users' information are highly safe, and they are stored on a cloud-based systems. You understand? So that is what we use. So that means that you any professional cyber criminal or cyber professional hacker cannot have access to our platform. Now the API that we use,
strong challenge.
Yeah, yes. the API that we use in fetching this information from the user to our server, they are using a REST point and a REST point end-to-end API. You understand? So that means that you can't get to our information that you are transferring to a remote data.
So many subscribers can go to sleep knowing they are dealing with the right people,
exactly,
with the right security.
Exactly.
Now,
yes, sir. Sorry, the easiest way to hack is through images. Now, subscribers will, of course, upload their images on our platform. Those images are stored on a different server entirely.
So which means even if you have those images, they have no other information that actually
entirely in the cloud.
Which is safety is actually guaranteed. Profiles cannot be misused.
Yes.
Now here is this. How does the reward model with 3sticks, parcel sending, and Digital Agberos work? Explain to us, Mr. Austin.
Okay. Like we said earlier, we have 2 flagship market offerings: the parcel sending and delivery, and Digital Agberos. For the parcel sending and delivery, would-be carriers have the potentials of making as much as they want to. Now, this is the sharing formula. 3sticks for now takes 10% of every delivery cost, while the carrier keeps 90% for now. Then on the Digital Agberos aspect, 3sticks takes 5%, while the driver, the PVO, takes 95%.
So let's use a figure. Like if it's 500,
Okay.
How much goes to this?
If a carrier is delivering a parcel for a
500.
parcel lister for 500 naira, he's getting 50, we are taking 50 naira, while he's keeping 450 naira.
That's the person delivering it.
Yes.
Takes 450. He's actually making more money.
Yeah.
Yes, we are for now. We are, if you even examine the way orders started, it started very low, and when they build traction, they now up
More
their
like
prices.
encouraging them to do
Yes,
this.
so we need traction and traffic on our platform for now. That's why we are operating at this level for now. But it's not an endpoint. It's not a. You
I understand. It's actually a laudable one, because the truth about it is, like I said, the technology wowed me, and I feel people watching now will be like, how will this work?
Yes.
Because one of the things again that interests me with your product or service is the fact that it builds the trust that eluded us, that is eroding our society.
Yeah.
Because typically, imagine I'm going to make it on the lighter mood. A Hausa man giving an Igbo man, those who politically have issues now, a Hausa man giving an Igbo man a parcel, or an Igbo man giving a Hausa man a parcel. But here it is with Tristic, they are saying go to sleep, have a friend you meet in 2, 3, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It delivers, that is professionally and without damage to your parcels.
Of course.
Now I'll go further, sir. Yes, please.
As a carrier,
Yes, sir.
on our platform, you are strongly advised by Tristics to check every and any parcel
Before
you pick.
Closed.
Yes,
Okay.
before you agree to pick it. If you're not satisfied with it, you have the right to decline.
Okay, you have that on your platform to
Yes.
decline, to decline and tell Tristics
Yes.
this is, and your remarks goes with it.
Yes,
There's a box.
Yes.
It's clearly stated on our website.
Because I'm actually
Landing
worried.
on
I
our
wanted
website.
to come to a point where I'll ask, wouldn't this be used for illegal movement?
Exactly, that was the answer to that question.
Wow, you actually.
You understand?
So now you people are
it's
psychics.
very, very clear to you that you have to pick only what you've seen.
Yes.
You cannot.
What you've not
You
seen.
have the full right to decline if and notify us if there is if it's something of alarm. You can notify us from our own end.
As I said earlier, G6 have a crystal ball. They actually took the questions from my mouth, and it's interesting that they've actually solved that problem.
Yeah.
Now, here is this, sir. In these times of grave economic hardship, and the rising unemployment, how can G6 help to alleviate this? But I've had 450.
Yeah.
I want to see where I can catch it and cash in.
I love this question.
Yes.
I love this question. Our dear country is currently faced with a two-pronged, two-pronged frontal attack of rising unemployment
and insecurity.
Grievous of insecurities, honestly. I personally am taken aback by the rising unemployment among Nigerian youths in the society. Tristics is offering you a platform in which we, acting as an interventionist private body, have made it easy for you compulsory regular Nigerian traveler across interstate boundaries to willingly pick up parcels and earn passively while you travel on your normal compulsory travels. Like I said during our press briefing, if I'm paying 4,000 naira from here to Benin, my regular transport fare, and I'm picking parcels or a parcel or two parcels from the Tristics platform for the same 4,000 naira, let's say one is 2 and another 1,000 naira, I have not paid anything for transport.
Which means the parcel actually pays your
transport. Yes. So this is one of the ideas behind Tristics. Now, it will go a long way in allowing millions of Nigerians to earn passively, because I know that on a daily basis, millions commute across the state boundaries in this country. And this is a flagship opportunity for you to earn something extra while you travel your normal, regular, compulsory travel.
Which is at your convenience.
At your convenience.
Now, here's this up. Normal transport companies that we know, can they latch on your platform? Because here's this. What you have is a stretch further to what you are now telling people that, look, we are verifying you. They don't verify.
Yeah.
They just pick parcels based on what it's for. Here it is. You're saying we are a bank of profiled persons.
Yeah.
Now, can they latch on your platform and you can consider them?
Yeah. Let me
Moving
let
forward.
me let me give an instance. For example, when Airbnb started, Airbnb is a they rent people's apartments. You understand? I don't know why you are familiar
I
with
think I've
those
heard
guys.
about them.
Airbnb.
Okay. Yeah, they operate a platform
Platform-based
based business model, just like us. You understand? So when they started, they were focused on their major market was people that are looking for hotel accommodation hotel
Reservations.
reservations that are very expensive. That you shouldn't go for expensive reservations. Instead, if you have an empty apartment in your house, you could just
Rent
pull
it
it
out, I
out.
think, for a
You
weekend
get
and all
it.
that.
But as time goes on, hotels started opening in
Seeing the
on
progress and
Airbnb
seeing the platform.
because of the leverage that Airbnb has given to everyone. Do you get? So the same thing will happen on our
Logistics
platform.
No,
platform.
for real, with
Yes,
what
A time will come, even the logistics company, they will also want to leverage on our platform
because the
we have,
profiling is actually
of course,
something.
something.
I'll be honest with you.
yeah,
You have really done a lot of work. I started earlier and said a lot of people will think with the limited resources, Nigerians are not growing in the digital world.
So,
Do you know the enormity of work
yeah,
put to profile people and safeguard it against
yeah,
a cybercrime? It's I think at this point, even the security agencies should be begging you
exactly.
to actually work with you because here's this. Why would I? Courier services are bound. Some are inefficient, but they are still called logistic
Yeah,
companies.
yeah,
But here I have you at the comfort of my house, just with a smartphone. I apply, you ask me questions, I upload. No third party doesn't see, apart from the company verify
yeah,
.ng, who is actually
yeah.
going to deliver to you all the information, not to me.
Not
Yeah.
Now, here it is, and I send the parcel my doorstep. I don't need to move out of my house. With the COVID-19, actually, you've actually solved the problem of social gathering.
yeah.
Here is this again. With where do you see Tristics with investors? If they want to come in, is there space in Tristics
Yeah.
for investors?
Yeah.
Because here it is, a good product will always attract
Attract
investors.
Exactly.
So are you prepared
Yes.
for the shark?
Definitely,
Yes,
we
for
are.
the
we are
shark of
We
prepared.
are
businessmen.
prepared for
Exactly.
VCs to come
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
We have made a lot of progress on concerning that aspect. You
Okay.
understand? Currently, there's a startup accelerator that is based in the US that we've
Wonderful.
applied for. You understand?
Wonderful.
Yeah. So it's called Y Combinator. You get the essence of registering with those as an engaging with the startups accelerator is to attract investors. You understand? And let's see how it goes. We are very very hopeful of the product we have. We're very confident of the product we have that it's an eye raiser. You understand? And it's something that will really shake ground. So we are
Wow.
very very open to investors.
No, seriously,
Yeah.
it will shake ground. When you said you add something to it and the digital Agberos,
Let me-
I really still want to understand who
I'll-
brought it
I'll-
out. How did you get that name?
I'll take care of that.
Right, sir.
But to add to what he said,
Yeah.
he has focused on international potential investors.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that we are precluding domestic investors from our business.
Yeah.
We are open to both foreign and local investors. In fact, we've also made some progress locally, but I won't be divulging all.
I don't know. Sure.
But
That's
we've also made
that's internal.
equal progress domestically, seeking
Yeah.
for VCs and investors
Yeah.
for our business. You understand? So we are open. In a nutshell, we are open for
For
investors, whether fresh investors or those that are coming in later. We are open even now and we're open even later.
Yeah.
You understand?
Viewers, here is this. Before I leave, I will say, these are two wonderful people who have taken their nights and days to build products that will solve a lot of problems, especially in this period of COVID-19 movement restrictions. It has solved a lot of distrust, like I said. And I will be saying, let us encourage our own, because the FedEx, the DHLs and the American Express. They started like this.
Yep.
And I believe with this the integration that has eluded our country will actually begin to come back and close gap. And Mr. Austin, Mr. Justice, I will say I'm proud of both of you. It's not an easy job to build an IT solution solving company.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of nights, and I'm sure your families will be crying. But at the same time, you're solving a lot of problems for Nigeria. One, you're producing employment platform. Now, here is this. Before we leave, like I said, how can people contact you? We would love you to call your number slowly.
Okay.
We would love you to avail people your website. We want to call them out slowly. You have three chances each. Like I said, slowly. We want them to have your number and how they can reach you. Mr. Justice, please.
Okay. First of all, our website is www.tristics.com.
Tristic spelled T.
TRISTICS.
Slowly, sir.
TRISTICS.
Tristics.
Tristics.com.
Yeah.
Then your phone number, sir.
So my phone number is 070 64 66 7939.
We'll be uploading this number on our screen shortly. So, Mr. Austin, your own number too.
Okay. 090 963 92973. 090 963 92973.
Before you leave, I still want to know who brought the name Digital Agberos. Because the truth is, Agbero had never been so, but this is one interesting one I want to carry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like he actually explained, it
Yeah.
is a parallel that
True.
already exists out there on the
market.
streets. That is more like the
Modernizing.
manual Agbero they have out there. So
Yeah.
we have that digital.
I hope they won't come to fight you for
Agbero.
taking up their name and modernizing it, but which is actually, you're actually making their works easier, because this is it. I believe if they see the opportunity, they also can latch on, because like you said, your platform is really open to
It's very,
all.
very open.
An
Yeah.
office, a civil servant can actually earn money,
And money.
probably being an agent
Yeah.
of
course.
of collecting parcels.
Yes.
And my
Yes.
viewers, thank you for being with us. Like I said, it's not every day we bring you politics where people fight. We're bringing you solution solving, wonderful gentlemen.
Yeah.
And we believe with your support and subscription to whatever it is they are selling as products, we will get better and we'll be able to innovate and push the country forward. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channels for future episodes of this program. Thank you very much for being with us.